Hi guys. So today we are going to do some more yummy yoga and some more interval training, and let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, so you're going to start at the top of your mat in Tadasana. And Tadasana is mountain pose. I'm going to face you, but you can stay at the front of your mat. So you're going to want to place your feet probably inner width hip apart, and really pay attention to all four corners of both of your feet. Right? So this might be a new concept for you, but we're talking about the inner toe mound, the outer toe mound. This is on your foot. So inner toe mound is this part right here. Outer toe mound is pinky toe mound on your foot. And then the two back corners of your heel as well. So one of the ways that you can engage your feet muscles is to pull your toes up. So you can give that a shot. And then from there you're going to imagine that you are rooted down into the earth through all four corners of both feet, and even through your tailbones. So your pelvis is very rooted into the earth, and that's your grounding. And then from your pelvis, you're lifting up through the torso, through your chest, through your shoulders, through your head. And then you can bring your palms to face forward. So if you think of it in terms of a mountain, this is your strong mountain pose. You're rooted down in the earth through the base, and you're still lifting up into the sky at the same time. So take a few moments here. We're going to connect with the body today as always. And especially today we're going to focus on connecting to receiving information. And one of the best ways to receive information is to be present, is to be within your body. So we'll talk more about that as we continue. So from here, you're going to lift your arms up on an inhale, and then exhale all the way down. You can use blocks down here in Uttanasana if you'd like to. And then lift up halfway, inhale. Exhale all the way down. And from here you can grasp your elbows in your hands and just do a little ragdoll here. Just sway back and forth. We're waking up the body. You can bend your knees a little bit here. Maybe do a soft bounce or a couple of soft bounces. Really release the whole head. The head weighs like 10 to 15 pounds, maybe even more for some people. So allow that weight to release. That's going to extend your spine, extend your neck there. And nod your head yes, and shake it no. And roll it around in a maybe circle. And inhale up halfway. Exhale down. And inhale all the way up, arms overhead. And while you're here, really reach up towards the sky and feel all your bones reaching upwards from that rooted position in your feet. And now you can exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Close your eyes, feel how your body is beginning to wake up. You are forming this connection, this mind-body connection. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale all the way down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale all the way down. And inhale, arms up overhead again. And this time you're going to exhale and just bring your arms to your sides. Palms facing forward again. So your arms, your shoulders, you can even do this with me. You're going to roll them up and then back. And then your head, you're going to just extend it out, kind of like a, what does that, like a chicken? So extend it out for a second there, and then pull it way back, and then find that spot that's in the middle, so that that weight of your head is supported in the most, well, in the easiest way by your spine, in the most effective, efficient way by your spine. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. And here we're going to lift the arms overhead again. Inhale, you can look up, and exhale all the way down. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, place your hands and step or jump back into chaturanga. Well, plank to begin with. And then you're going to lower down chaturanga. Place your feet, so you're going to click your toenails down into the mat. So really push your toenails into the mat. And then you're going to very gently pull your upper torso out of your pelvis. So it's like you're pulling your hands back towards the back of your mat, and your chest comes forward. Begin with your ujjayi breath here. And then you're going to roll over your toes and come into down dog. So from here you can bend your knees and just maybe sway your hips a little bit back and forth. Pedal your feet out. Hello, body. And feel the deliciousness of moving your body. If you feel inspired at any point to move your body in any certain way, then I encourage you to do so. So from here, actually let's stay in down dog for a couple more moments. And you can bend your knees if you'd like to a little bit, but I'd like you to really tune into and imagine that you are opening the back of your heart. You're opening your lower back. You're opening the back of your neck, the back of your head, your pelvis, the backs of your legs. You're opening your whole body to receive. So perhaps you have a question that you'd like an answer to, or you're looking for inspiration somewhere in your life. So just very gently, and you can come down into table pose here. Just very gently put that question out there. Ask that question to the universe, source, God, whatever you want to call it. And don't try to find the answer. You're just putting it out there right now. So from here, we're going to go into some cat-cows. So you're going to arch your back up and then arch it in, pull it in. So you're pulling in your whole front body here and stretching out your upper back, your lower back, your mid back. And then you're going to go the other way on an inhale. Inhale, bring the head up slightly. You can look up a little bit if you'd like to, but don't strain your eyes. And exhale again. And inhale. And exhale. So when you're doing the yoga portion of our practice here, you're going to want to inhale and exhale through your nose. And I do recommend using the Ujjayi breath, and we'll do a special video on that at some point as well. But basically with the Ujjayi, you're constricting the muscles in your throat. And we'll do a couple more rounds here. And then here you're going to come to a middle ground, and then you're going to roll your midsection here. So you're getting a little bit of cat-cow in there as well, but you're getting your hips involved too, and your shoulders as well. So all these joints are getting involved, and then roll the other way. And one more time, other direction. And other way. And now you can come back to center again and press back into down dog. So look up between your hands, and you're going to step forward, take a couple of small steps, and come forward into Uttanasana. And as always, you can do Uttanasana a couple of different ways. You can rest your hands on on your shins here, or you can place your hands, or you can use a block if you'd like to. Come up, inhale halfway, exhale all the way down, and from here you're going to interlace your fingers behind your back. I don't know how that happened, but here you're going to press your arms, you're going to interlace your hands, and you're going to bring your arms over your head here. I love having these helpers in the house of her and her. I can't say their names or they'll start talking again, but they do decide on the strangest times to talk to us sometimes. So here you want to make sure that you're not collapsing your shoulders, so you do want to bring them up and back in relation to your head. But you can feel that opening here. So the more open you are in your body, that translates. Exhale, place your hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. So the more open your body is, that translates itself into being open emotionally, open to receiving intuition, inspiration, all those wonderful things where we maybe don't know the answer, and we can let go of trying to figure it out. And when we do let go of trying to figure it out, that answer comes in very unexpected ways sometimes. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale all the way down. Inhale halfway up. And exhale, step or jump back. Plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And press back, down dog. So from here, you may want to widen your stance and you may want to bring your feet in just a little bit closer to your hands. And you're going to take your right hand to the outside of your left shin and you're going to twist to your left. Oh yeah, that feels good. So feel the opening in your back, in your legs, and if your heels don't reach all the way down to the floor, that's okay. And inhale, unwind, and press back again, and then you're going to take left hand to outer right leg, outer right shin. Really press that right hand into the mat. Really claw the tips of your fingers into the mat. And exhale, place that hand down. Come into plank again. Lower down chaturanga, come all the way to your belly. And from here, you're going to, I'll do it this way first. You're going to take your left arm out to the left. We'll do both arms. Right arm goes all the way out as well. And then you're going to take your right arm and prop yourself up a little bit here. And you're going to come, actually let's do it this way, sorry. You're going to take your right arm out, left arm comes in. You're going to take your right leg up and bend it back. And then this left arm, if you want to get a really interesting stretch, you can keep it straight here. So, but that may be a bit much. So if that is a bit much, then you can bring it in and come back, and you might get more opening that way. But it is a really good shoulder opener to do it straight. So feel that front body really, really opening now. Really opening. The right shoulder, the chest, the pelvis. That whole body, the neck even. Inhale and exhale. Roll back to the center. Take both of your arms out to the side again. And depending on how you did it on the other side, either keep that right arm straight out to the side or bring it in, whichever. I'm going to do a little bit of both since that's what I did on this side. On the other side, bring your left leg up, roll over to your right and open up. Then you're going to bring that left arm back behind you. And then I'm going to bring that right arm back in again. And you're going to notice in this practice that each side is very different, and that oftentimes the poses for your body feel very different. Exhale, roll to the center. Feel very different from day to day even. So from here, you're going to press up, so curl up on your toes, and if you can do a full push up here, go for it. If not, then you can go on your knees and push up. Place your feet and then press back into down dog. Take a few moments here in down dog, even close your eyes. Connect with your breath. And then open your eyes, look forward, and on your exhale, either step or jump forward in between your hands. And then you're going to widen your feet, and you can point your toes out diagonally a little bit. And we're going to come into Malasana. If you need to put a blanket or something underneath your feet, underneath your heels, then do that for sure, for sure. And then you're going to press strongly into your arms with your legs and press back with your arms into your legs. So legs press into arms and arms press into legs. And then here you're going to actually walk your hands forward. So this is going to stretch out that lower back, the upper back. And then come back, hands to your heart again. And then this time you're going to take your right arm and hold it around your lower left leg and twist open to the left. You can even kind of rest your right shoulder, the back shoulder, the scapula there, on your right leg a little bit. And exhale, release the twist. And now we're going to do the other side. So left hand to outside of right shin. And get that shoulder in there as much as you can. And inhale, open up. So this is the first step of getting into a bind here, which you certainly can do as well if you'd like to. Okay, so from here you're going to step back into down dog. You're going to take a vinyasa, so pull forward into plank, lower down chaturanga, inhale, cobra or up dog, press back, down dog. On your inhale, look in between your hands, exhale, step or float forward, inhale up halfway, exhale all the way down, inhale all the way up, and exhale, hands to your heart. We are warming up the body here, beginning to move a little bit more, a little bit faster, not super fast though. Inhale, arms overhead, exhale all the way down, inhale up halfway, exhale, place your hands, step or jump back, lower down chaturanga, inhale up, cobra or up dog, and exhale, press back, down dog. Inhale, look between your hands, exhale, step or jump forward, inhale up halfway, exhale all the way down, inhale all the way up, and exhale, hands down. She's very chatty today. Inhale, arms up overhead, last sun salutation, exhale all the way down, inhale halfway up, exhale, step or jump, plank, exhale all the way down, inhale up, dog or cobra, and exhale, press back. And from here, I'm actually going to change the direction that I'm facing. So you're going to lift your leg up into 3-point. Exhale, bring it forward. Rotate the right toes to face the front. And open up, windmill the arms up into Warrior 2. Now, here in Warrior 2, I want you to actually bend that back leg a little bit. And bounce even a little bit. Feel how the earth presses you back up when you bounce. Right? So gravity is a wonderful thing. So then you can straighten out that back leg again. And then from here you're going to inhale back. Reverse warrior. And exhale, windmill the hands. Left arm comes either to left thigh or down to the earth. And bring that right arm over the right ear. And from here, inhale, come up, back into Warrior Two. And inhale again, straighten that front leg. And you're going to reach out into Trikonasana, triangle pose. And exhale, place your hands. Step back into plank, lower down chaturanga. Inhale up, cobra or up dog, and press back, down dog. Now again, you guys can stay exactly where you are. I'm going to change sides again here. And then lift your right leg up into the air. And exhale, step that leg forward. Pivot the back toes towards the front or back now, probably. And then again, you're going to bend that back leg. And it feels kind of weird and it looks a little bit weird, but you're going to bounce up and down. Feel the earth pressing back up against your feet, supporting you. And then straighten that back leg. Straighten the arms. Get your front leg as much parallel to the floor, to the earth as you can. And then from here, come into Parsvakonasana with either, whichever variation works for you the best. And inhale, come back up, Warrior Two. Straighten the front leg, inhale, and exhale. You're going to reach out into Trikonasana, triangle pose. So with these, you may want to use blocks. You can also rest your hand on your shin here if you'd like to. And place your hands down. Right foot comes back to meet left. You're in your plank here. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up, up dog or cobra, and press back, down dog. So we're going to repeat that flow. We're going to add on a pose to it this time. So inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, bring it in between your hands. Come up into Warrior Two. And here you're going to exhale into side angle pose, whichever variation works best for you. Oh, we forgot reverse warrior. So come up into reverse here. And exhale, come up into Warrior Two again. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale into triangle pose. And then I'm going to be facing the back here, but that's okay. So you're going to inhale up. You're going to take both of your toes to face out diagonally. And then bend your knees to come into goddess pose. So arms come overhead. Take your sits bones down as low as you can. And then from here, you're going to inhale, lift up, rotate the feet back towards the front, place the hands on either side of that front foot, and come into plank again. Inhale, exhale down. Take your vinyasa here. Press up and press back, exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, bring the right leg forward. Spin the back foot. Inhale, come up into Warrior Two. And inhale, reverse. Exhale, come into side angle pose. Inhale, Warrior Two again. Exhale here. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale down, Trikonasana. And here you're going to come up and take those feet out about 45 degrees again. And then you're going to come down into goddess pose. Arms overhead. So exhale, come up, and this time you're going to turn your toes, your left toes out towards the back of your mat and place your hands on either side of the left foot. Plank, so you're going to take your vinyasa here, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, back, down dog. Inhale, left foot lifts up. Exhale, bring that foot in between. Rotate the back foot out. Inhale, come up, Warrior Two. So we're going to go through this sequence again. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, Parsvakonasana, so whichever variation of that you'd like to take. Inhale, back up, Warrior Two. And inhale, up. Exhale, reach over the left leg. Come into triangle pose. Inhale, lift up. Allow your core to really lift you up here. Place your feet so that they're at about 45 degrees, maybe a little bit further out, and come into goddess pose. Arms overhead. Breathe. You may notice that you're building some heat here now. Inhale, come up. And this time what you're going to do is actually spin your left foot so that the toes are pointing straight forward. And the right foot, your toes are going to point towards the front of your mat. Arms overhead, bend that right leg, Warrior Two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose, whatever that looks like for you. Inhale, back up, Warrior Two. Exhale here. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, reach out over the right leg. And come into triangle pose. And inhale, come up. We're going to do our goddess pose one more time here. So toes pointing out. And this time you're going to take your hands, interlace your fingers the opposite way that you usually do, and point your pointer fingers. And you're going to point those down. And inhale, come up. Now you're going to take your toes and point them forward. You're going to inhale, lift up. Exhale, come forward into Prasrita Padottanasana, wide-legged stance. So whichever hands feel best to you, you can certainly grab the toes with your fingers, or you can just have your hands underneath your shoulders or hands behind you, whichever works best for you. And then from here, you're going to come forward. And let's take left foot to meet right. Inhale up halfway. Exhale all the way down. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart. So take a few moments here to, I know we talked about asking a question, and that is really setting an intention as well. But I'd like for you to think about, very lightly, think about what you would like to experience today or tonight for yourself. And that can be just a one-word feeling word. So that can be fun, that can be ease, that can be joy. So whatever it is that you would like to experience. And then take a few seconds to bring that feeling into your body. And it doesn't need to take very long. All right, so exhale, release the hands. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale all the way down. Inhale up halfway. And exhale, you're going to take your left foot back. And inhale up into crescent pose. Then spin the back heel down and come into side angle pose again. So again, whichever version works best for you here. And then from here, you're going to place both hands on either side of that left foot, and you're going to come into pigeon prep. So you're going to take your left foot over to the right just a little bit. And that left foot can either be in close towards your groin, or you can move it up more towards that left leg being parallel to the front of your mat. So just pay attention to your alignment here. And you can come forward into your pigeon prep here. Inhale, come up. And we're going to do a thigh stretch. So with thigh stretches, a lot of times in pigeon pose, it's best to push up through your pelvic floor more. So you'll notice that before in pigeon prep I was down here. So you're probably going to want to press up a little bit more. And then you can reach back and take that right foot with the right hand. And if this is it for you, then that's great. If that's it for you, then that's great. Or you can take your grasp over the toes. Now we're going to twist it a little bit. So you may want to keep your right hand forward, and then you're going to reach back with your left hand and press that right foot into the left hand strongly, and the left hand pushes into that right foot as well at the same time. Now from here, you're going to come into plank, and then you're going to go left hand, left foot, and come into Vashisthasana. So if you need to take that right foot forward, into a little bit of a support, do that. And if you'd like to take any Vashisthasana variation, we'll be doing it again, so not to worry. And press back into down dog. Now you have a choice here. You can either take a vinyasa, so come forward into plank, or you can stay in down dog. All right, from here, lift right leg up into the air. Exhale, bring it forward. Lift up into crescent pose. Spin the back foot down. Lower down into side angle pose. And exhale, place both hands. And from here, you're going to come into pigeon pose again. Great, so sorry, you can come forward if you'd like to, of course. And inhale, come up. And again, you're going to lift that pelvis off the floor. You may be able to do it with it down on the floor if you're super bendy. And then you're going to do that thigh stretch. If you'd like to have the right hand on the floor, you can do that. You can also put the right hand on the inner right thigh. Inner thigh. That's going to help you with your inner spiral, which we'll talk about a little more another time. And exhale, release. Now you're going to place that left hand down on the floor, and you're going to reach back with the right hand to the left foot. So twist open that chest. You can even lay the head back, lie the head back a little bit. And exhale, release. This time you're going to come into plank and roll to the right side. Right hand, right foot, and open up Vashisthasana. And exhale, place the hand, press back down dog. I said we were going to do Vashisthasana again, but I don't know that we're going to have time. So if you want to do it on your own and do your own variation of it, please do. So from here you can step forward. We're going to go into our interval portion. And you will want some very light weights for part of it. I'm going to scooch this forward a little bit because we're going to be doing curtsy lunges for the first part of it. So I'll show you what those are. And this one is as many reps as possible. So for 12 minutes, we're going to be doing as many reps as possible. So I am going to ask our little helper to help us out here and time us. So the breakdown is 10 of these curtsy lunges on each side to begin with. So Echo, please set a reminder for 12 minutes.
What's the reminder for?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll remind you in 12 minutes.
All right, so we're going to start off going this way. So this is a curtsy lunge. So that's one. I'm going to scooch over a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10 on that side. We'll do the other side. That's 1, 2. Make sure to tighten your glute when you're coming up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10. So put your weights aside. You're probably going to use them again, so keep them close by. Then you're going to get on your back. We're going to do 10 on each side of these again, or of these as well. And with this, you're going to do a one-legged bridge and then a windshield wiper. So one-legged bridge looks like this, and then windshield wiper looks like this. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's it on that side. Other side. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10. All right, so feet down. Next, we're going to do horizontal scissors. So you're going to stay on your back. You're going to lift your shoulders up. Legs go out. If this is too much for you, then you can take your shoulders down. And then we're going to do it like this, horizontal scissors. We're going to do 20 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and that's 20. All right. So roll over onto your front and just come into table position. So this one is going to be a one-legged push-up, and we're going to do it on our knees. Well, one knee. So this is what it'll look like. You're going to take one of your legs out, the other foot comes up, and then it's a push-up. So we're going to do 10 of those alternating. So let's start. Right leg out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10. All right, so here we're going to come onto your bellies. We're going to do butterfly. We're going to do 10 of these. So you're going to reach out in front of you. It's kind of like a swimming kind of pose almost. So it looks like this. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10. So now we get to start all over again. So you're going to get up, grab your weights again, and we'll go to our curtsy lunges again. So I like to switch up the sides, so I'm going to do it this way first this time. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And other side, ready. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And that's 10. So again, set the weights close by. We might be able to use them again, we'll see. And this time I'm going to start off with right leg pushing up into the air. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10. And other side. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10. All right, so scissors. So raise those shoulders, straighten the legs, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, roll over onto your front. And we're going to do our one-legged push-ups here. So, left leg lifts. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And our last one, well, we don't know if it's last or not, but the last in the rounds is butterfly. So arms out in front. And that's 10. All right, we do get to use our weights again. Woohoo! So you're going to stand up and grab your weights. So your weights can be 3 pounds, 5 pounds, whatever you have. I'm going to go this way this time. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10. Other side. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, And that's 10. So weights go down. Come onto your back for our one-legged bridge to windshield. Now, if you can't keep up with me, don't worry about it. Just do as much as you can. And while all right, I'm not 100% sure what happened there, but we're going to keep going. So we're going to go back and do our one-legged bridge and windshield wipers. So left leg goes up. You're going to push down through the right leg. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10. Other side. And that's 1. And if you can do faster than me, then go faster than me too. And that's 10. So now you're going to lift your shoulders up if that's what you are doing here, but you're definitely going to straighten out your legs. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's 20. So you're going to roll over to one side and we're going to do our one-legged push-ups. If the one-legged push-ups are too hard for you, then you can just do regular push-ups on your knees. So lift that right leg behind you. And that's 1, 2, oops, 3. Leg goes out fully behind you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we're going to finish out our 12 minutes with our butterfly here. So arms in front. And I did mine with my legs down this time. You can also do it with legs up, like we did before. So we're finished with that, with our intervals for today. So you can bring your hips back and come into a child's pose. Give yourself a few moments here to allow your heart rate to slow down. We're going to do some more yoga to cool down and stretch out our lovely muscles. Continue to connect with our bodies. So press up into down dog. And from here, you're going to bring your right foot forward, not into a full lunge, so not all the way. And you're going to take your left toes out just a little bit. Feet are on railroad tracks, not on a balance beam. I'm going to do Parsvottanasana, so some of you may want to have blocks for Parsvottanasana. With every inhale, you're going to lengthen, and exhale, you're going to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And then from here, you're going to take your block either to the inside of your right foot or your hand, or to the outside of your right foot. Now the outside is going to be a little bit more challenging. And then you can open up to the right here. And exhale, place your hands. And from here, you're going to bend this front leg, and I'm going to switch my stance so I'll be facing you. You're going to bend that front leg, bring the left leg behind, and come into Ardha Matsyendrasana. This is half Lord of the Fish pose. Place both of your sits bones onto the earth fully. Raise your left arm up into the air, lengthen, and exhale. Twist. So with every inhale, you're going to lengthen. Exhale, twist. And on your next inhale, you're going to unwind. And then here, you're going to come into Agni Stambhasana. So both of your shins are parallel to the front, well, to the side really of your mat, but the front facing this way. And if you find that you have a big space between these two legs, then you can use a block to prop it up. Or if you need something underneath your buttocks, like a blanket, then you can do that as well. Another option is you can straighten out the bottom leg so that you're in a modified or an Ardha Agni Stambhasana, fire log pose. So from here, you're going to inhale, lengthen, and this may be where you stay, whichever variation you're taking, or you can exhale, come forward. I'm going to stay here for one more breath. And inhale, come up. From here, you're going to place your hands at the front of the mat and step back into your down dog again. On an exhale, bring your left foot forward, part of the way. Come into Parsvottanasana. This is pyramid pose. Remember, the back toes are angled out just slightly. Feet are on railroad tracks. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Remember your blocks if you need or want them. And remember, you're opening up through your back here, through your legs, the backs of your legs. Opening up to receive answers. So now you're going to take that right hand either to the inside of the left foot or the outside of the left foot. And remember, blocks do make this more accessible. And open up to the left here. And exhale, place your hands. This time you're going to bring right knee behind left leg. Place that left foot outside of the right leg. Both sits bones onto the earth. And right arm goes up. Inhale and exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Find the space, even in these twists. Find the space in your body that allows the space in your mind as well to receive answers. On your next inhale, unwind. And come into Agni Stambhasana on the other side. So you may want to do a manual inner spiral if you'd like to. And then again, if you need to place something in between those legs, do that. So when we allow the space in our minds, in our bodies, we're in a different vibration than the one of the question. So when you're asking the question, you can't actually receive the answer. That's why it's so good to meditate and uh, do things like yoga that get your mind off of your everyday thoughts, your everyday worries. It gives the space for the answer to come in. Inhale and exhale forward if that is a variation that you're taking. And inhale, come up here. And from here, you're just going to come into Sukhasana, an easy seat, whatever that means for you. And just touch into your intention that you had for your day, that you have for your day or for your evening. And bring that into your body, that feeling. And know that you've done your work for the day. And from here I would suggest that you lie back and take a 5 to 15 minute Shavasana, or even longer if you'd like to. And we'll see you next time. And the light that's within me, that is me, bows and loves and appreciates the light, the love, the joy that is you, that's within you. Namaste.